Okay, so I know Gotham Knights released to quite harsh criticism, and I can already feel the comments coming on basically saying this game is just hot trash. And you're not, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, of course, but the game is definitely not hot trash. Now, I did not get it full price, I got it a lot cheaper, and I do not recommend buying it at full price. Although this video is going to be more positive, I do want to bring to light the fact the game still does have some issues. They are releasing patches and updates, but there is still frame rate issues here, there, and everywhere where there shouldn't be. I have way beyond the recommended specs for the game, and I still cannot run it with ray tracing on or everything at its highest. I have everything set to high, and I'm running at 60 frames for the most part. It's only really when you're munching around Gotham that the frames dip from time to time, but it doesn't really hamper my enjoyment. Now, at its core, it is effectively a beat-em-up with RPG elements. You get to play as one of the 4 Gotham Knights, you get to play as Batgirl, Barbara Gordon, you get to play as Dick Grayson, who is Nightwing, you get to play as Tim Drake, who is the 3rd Robin, and you get to play as Jason Todd, the 2nd Robin, who is now Red Hood. So basically, you're playing as Batgirl and the Robins 3. That being said, they do all play to their own strengths. Like, Batgirl's pretty much a good all-rounder, and she can, you know, she can deal some heavy damage. Nightwing is pretty fast and does a lot of, like, stunning attacks and electrical stuff. And when I say stunning, I don't mean fancy. I mean, it looks good, of course, but I mean, like, he stuns the enemy and whatnot. Robin is very, very fast and also more keen towards stealth. You can unlock a lot of stealth options for him to be able to move around a lot more silently. And then you've got Jason Todd, Red Hood, who just is a tank, effectively, and just beats the living smeg out of everyone that moves. There's a wide variety of things to do within the game. Most of it is, of course, tailor-made around stopping crimes, as they, at the end of the day, are vigilantes, and that's what they do. And there's a massive array of them, from bank robberies to car chases to people just trying to break into a car. There are all these minor crimes, these major crimes. And the cool thing is, if it's a bank robbery or you're trying to infiltrate somewhere, there are multiple points where you get to enter the premises and go in stealth. You can go in all guns blazing if you want to. And another cool thing is that there are consequences to your actions. So if you fail one of the said crimes, that's it, it's done. You don't get to retry it, it's over. The bad guys will be replaced by police who are there just inspecting the scene, and you just respawn next to it. I like that touch, it's really, really good. It also feeds into when there are hostages that have bombs strapped to them. As long as you take out all of the enemies without getting seen, you'll be able to defuse the bombs with no stress. If you get spotted, a 1-minute timer gets put on, and if you cannot free these hostages by the time that timer's gone, people are gonna die. And like I said, you can't replay it, that's it. The combat is fairly simple, and from the beginning of the game does feel even more simple, but the game gives you all the options to be able to create your own combos. You just tap the light attack button and then press and hold it, depending on what console you're on. I'm using a controller on PC, so it's X for me. And you just tap X for light attack, time it with a little flash that appears on the enemy, and your combos will get more intense and faster and build up more momentum with critical hits. Or you press and hold for strong attacks. These are more used towards big brutish bad guys, but you can use them against the smaller ones. You also have projectiles that you can throw in the form of batarangs, or if you throw like electric balls if you're Nightwing, or if you play as Red Hood, you get to shoot the crap out of everything that moves, which again is pretty cool. You can also get enemies' life down and then grapple them. Some you can interrogate to get information on other crimes relating around the city, even maybe unveiling an enemy hideout. And also you get to either throw them into the environment for environmental damage, or throw them off of things, or just throw them into another enemy. Or if you're playing as Red Hood, you can unlock the ability to be able to attach a concussion grenade to the person you're throwing, throw them, and then whenever you want, shoot them to detonate the concussion grenade, which I really think is really, really cool. And of course, the final thing that you can do when you grapple people is you can just finish them off with a cool move. And once you eliminate all the enemies in a given area and you come down to the last person you're fighting, they finish it off with a flurry with a really impressive final attack. Now, this is not a review as such because I've not finished the game. I'm currently streaming it pretty much every day on Twitch at around about 7:30 p.m. English Standard Time or UK Standard Time. So if you're about and you want to come check it out or hang out, please, by all means, I'll put the link at the beginning of this video and at the end for my Twitch channel. And yeah, I've been having an absolute blast with the game. Yes, it does have its issues. Of course, what game doesn't? Is it cyberpunk broken at launch? No, it isn't. Is it worth it? Definitely. The game also has fantastic characterization for all the characters and all the interactions. There's all manner of optional missions and other kind of stuff which just create more missions for you. I don't want to go too in depth into it. I don't want to give too much away, enter into spoiler territory, but all I will say is that the cutscenes in this game are very well done, action packed, some are really heartfelt, and to be honest, I've been having a ton of fun with it. And yes, I recommend picking it up. It's definitely worth it. However, maybe not at full price. If you can get it cheaper on CD keys or wait for a sale, I do not blame you whatsoever. But 100%, Gotham Knights is definitely worth it. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope you check it out.
Not cool enough. So out of your league. That's done. I'm not stopping. And that's that.